My wife, Sarah, and I had been married for 8 years. We were high school sweethearts, the couple everyone thought would last forever. But lately, something felt off. She was distant, always on her phone, smiling at texts she'd quickly hide if I walked into the room. A cold dread started to build in my gut, a feeling I tried to push down, but it wouldn't go away. I loved her. I trusted her, but the signs were becoming impossible to ignore. One evening, I decided I couldn't live with the suspicion anymore. I had to know the truth, no matter how much it might hurt. I sat her down on the couch, my heart hammering against my ribs. "Sarah," I started, my voice trembling slightly, Is there someone else?" She looked up from her phone, a look of surprise on her face that quickly turned into a dismissive laugh. "What? Don't be ridiculous, Mark. You're being paranoid." She patted my knee and went back to her screen, completely brushing me off. That laugh, so casual and condescending, felt like a slap in the face. It made me feel small, foolish, but it also ignited a fire in me. I wasn't being paranoid. I knew something was wrong. For the next few weeks, her behavior only got worse. Late nights with the girls, hushed phone calls she'd take in the other room, and a new, expensive perfume she started wearing. The trust we had built over a decade was crumbling into dust. I felt like a ghost in my own home. The final straw came when I found a hotel receipt in her coat pocket. It wasn't for a work trip I knew about. My hands shook as I held the piece of paper. This was it. This was the proof I both dreaded and needed. I couldn't just confront her with it. She'd just find a way to lie, to make me feel crazy again. I needed undeniable evidence. So I did something I never thought I'd do. I installed a small, discreet camera in our living room. It felt like a massive betrayal, but her constant lies had pushed me to this point. I just wanted the truth. A few days later, while she thought I was out on a business trip, the camera caught everything. Her lover, a guy from her office I'd met a few times, came over. They laughed, they kissed, right there on our couch. Watching the footage felt like my world was collapsing in slow motion. The woman I had dedicated my life to, the person I shared everything with, was a stranger. The pain was indescribable, a raw physical ache in my chest. That evening, when I got home, I found her on the same couch, scrolling through her phone, the same detached look on her face. I took a deep breath, trying to steady myself. "Sarah, we need to talk," she sighed, annoyed. "Mark, not this again. I told you, you're just being insecure." I didn't say a word. I just took out my phone, connected it to the TV, and hit play. The video started. Her face went from annoyed to confused to horrified. The color drained from her cheeks as she watched herself with him. The laughter was gone. All that was left was the sickening silence and the truth playing out on the screen for both of us to see. She finally looked at me, her eyes filled with panic and shame. But it was too late. The person I loved was gone, and I knew my life would never be the same. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please follow for more.